Hello and welcome to the podcast. I'm Marisa.
I'm Mariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. As a reminder, this podcast is rated T for teen for strong language and mature themes.
You don't like that? Well, tough titties. Get out of here and head to Tammy Techie's podcast Unlocked, where she talks to people about things. I was going to try to do something cute, but it just didn't happen.
Sometimes nothing I do is cute.
Some days, things don't go the way you meant them to go, and that's okay. Sometimes you just do your best.
Yeah. Okay. So, what are we talking about tonight, sister? We're just doing our best tonight is what we're doing.
I'm doing my best. I just told you. Well, we're gonna pitch some games.
Yeah, we are.
Very hard worked on pitches that definitely I didn't come up with ones that then ended up being ones that we've done before or you had already come up with on the document. And I went, no!
Okay. Yeah, none of that. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to do this fly by the seat of my fucking pants.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll start. So, my first idea was, it's a mad, bad, 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 bad world, but make it Nancy Drew.
That's the title.
That is the title.
Yeah.
I don't have another title for it, but the plot is, right? Nancy is contacted by an anonymous source that there is some, I haven't decided yet. Is it a missing artifact? Is it a stolen painting? Is it just a bunch of, money? I don't know. But it's some kind of treasure. It's a MacGuffin.
It's a something. Yeah, exactly.
It's a MacGuffin. So she's been contacted saying that, here are clues to how to get to it, or these are, the last places it was seen kind of a thing, and, well, I'm also telling 5 other people about this. Whoever gets there first keeps it. So Nancy, being who she is going to actually, she loves mysteries, and also she might be able to, to be able to secure the fact that she would be able to return whatever the object is to its owner. She has to find it herself. So she, Bess, and George have to go on a trip to go find this thing. And I like to think that, Bess and George, you can, play as them. Mm-hmm. Kind of how Midnight in Salem did it with the Hardy brothers.
Yeah.
Hardy boys. That's
the Hardy brothers.
Be nice to me.
No, I am just backing you up, sister. I am restating, the Hardy brothers.
But I think
it's not my fault you take it as sarcasm, lady.
So, the only thing that Midnight in Salem did well was how we were sometimes Nancy and sometimes the Hardys.
Yeah.
I liked how that happened. Thought it was nice. So, I'd like to do that with Bess and George in this one.
Yeah.
I think that would be very fun.
Yeah.
So, I have a cast of characters as well to go along with it. Bess and George are our in-person helpers.
Good.
Hardy boys are our phone friends, because they would also be able to help find things. The other people on the trail, now these are the interesting people, have the treasure hunter couple. They're lovebirds, and it's Dagny and her new girlfriend.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Yes, okay.
They met...
Can her new girlfriend be Savannah? Because I feel like having 2 people brought back in would... No. Did Savannah... Go.
No.
Continue.
It could be Savannah.
It could be, right?
Or Savannah could also be... Maybe Savannah's our phone friend.
Absolutely transfer.
Instead of the Hardy Boys. Or maybe with the Hardy Boys, and we just don't call, Ned. We can talk to Savannah. because then she can help us, and, like, with, like, psychic feelings on where it is.
Well, see, and that's what I was going to say she was going to bring to the Dagny pairing. I feel like her investigative, like, psychic shit is very... It definitely plays toward treasure hunting.
It does a little. But I just think that Dagny has a new girlfriend that she met on one of her other treasure hunting. I mean, it's fantastic because we know that Dagny and Moira are friends, so the lesbians are out there sticking together. But
good job, lesbians.
So the lesbian couple. Then there is, like, a bounty hunter dude with, like, a big-ass scar, and he's, like, super tough, and he's, like, the size of a bouncer and everything, and he's, like, terrifying, and like, obviously people are like, he's gonna, like, fuck everyone up, right? But he's actually very nice, and he helps Nancy.
That's good.
I just liked that idea. A rich white dude who hires people to do things for him to be able to find it. So he's just, like, hiring people to, like, hack into things and shit. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Whatever people do for these things. I thought it out pretty well, but not all the way.
He has like illegal connections, so, like, he uses his money and reputation to get it.
Exactly.
I dig it.
Also, he only wants whatever the thing that was the MacGuffin. He only wants the MacGuffin because he wants to add it to his collection and keep it and hoard it.
Exactly.
Which is just awful. Then the last one is my favorite. It's a professor. And their entire thesis is based upon whatever this MacGuffin is. So they're trying to get tenure. And what could help on their application more than being able to recover the MacGuffin? I feel like that would really add to your tenure application.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that I've decided that this professor is non-binary because I started just referring to them as they, them, and so I just thought, perfect.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So there's my cast of characters. At the end, we find out that the anonymous source was the rich white guy the entire time. And he
was just gathering, like, treasure hunters?
Yeah, he was. So think kind of Laurie Gerard. There's a little bit, I wanted to feel a little bit like Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so it's a little more Poirot, a little less Mad World.
I mean, yes and no. It's both.
Well, because the whole point of Mad World is that they're all, randos.
Yeah. But, it's fun. I just liked the idea of it being like a road trippy thing. Traveling by map.
Mama! I'm coming for you, Mama!
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, yeah. That's a
good one.
My first pitch.
I enjoy that one.
Thank you.
And I like the bringing back Dagny.
Yes.
I very much dig that.
I thought it was fun.
And might I suggest, just if we're going to be solving puzzles, like following clues and shit like that, I think we would need to also have like a phone friend who was either it's actually Jamila, or it's what's her name from that game, who was the cryptologist. From Shattered Medallion, who was the cryptologist.
Yeah. Lena?
Yes, Lena.
I was just like, wait. Yeah, no, I like it.
But yeah, I highly suggest having someone who can help with that.
I mean, I'm always happy with Jamila. I'm happy to bring back Jamila.
For sure.
Yeah. If we had Jamila and Dagny in the same game, that would just be...
Too much sass. It'd be too much sass.
Okay. So my second one, this one was real, like, I was super, super excited and just, like, was walking back and forth from where my computer was and where my husband was, and just walking back and forth and talking to him every time I got too excited. But it's a dog show mystery. I got super excited. So there's a panicked client contacts Nancy because her prize dog has gone missing at the beginning of a dog show. Her Best in Show event isn't until the end of the week. Can Nancy find the missing dog while she's averting other accidents along the way? This was inspired by the fact that I like to watch Cruft's videos at night to try and wind down. I watch the dogs run the agility course. It's so good. They're so happy. They're all so excited and happy to be there. Oh, I just love them. So that's what inspired this.
Dogs. Yes.
So Nancy has to go undercover, and in doing so, she enters Togo into the dog show. Her dog is not attractive. He's not a great looking dog. He's definitely a little more mutt than he really can be for this kind of competition. But you know what? He's charming. And so he gets everyone, all the judges on his side.
He's got personality.
Exactly. I mean, he's not gonna, like, win, but they like him. So they'll at least give him some pets. But... yeah, so I have the client.
So you can pet the dog.
You can pet the dog.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and 100% my first thought was that there's like a mini game at some point of Nancy doing the agility course with the dog and having to remember which things to go to next, because that's a fantastic memory like thing. And it's like timing based on like when you like have to get the dog to the next place, because it's all I really, really like watching the agility course.
I'm just really bummed that independent of one another, we came up with the same game.
It's fantastic. It's good. But yeah, the client. Let's get on to the characters, because I came up with characters. The client is a woman who has won Best in Breed for her dog several years running. And she's not really the nicest person about it. You know, like all of those... God, there was that cat show documentary on Netflix. Like, it was like 2 years ago or something. But there's this woman in it, and she's like, one of her cats is like, she's got like a whole bunch of cats actually, that she like breeds them for this. And she's just like super weird about it the entire time and like super bitchy to all of the other women there. And like, Jesus Christ, this woman, that's the client.
So a dance mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly. Obviously Togo is a character in this. You know, I feel like Ned would be our contact, because I feel like Ned actually likes dog shows and probably knows a fair amount about them. And so Nancy just keeps calling him.
I imagine he comes from a fairly, like, snooty household, so I feel like they'd be into, like, dog shows, dog breeding and shit.
Yeah. Some of the other competitors, we have an old gay dude who's super uptight and, like, not sociable or anything like that. He's actually, like, it ends up, it seems like he's definitely someone who is, like, how do I put it? He's just being, like, he's a mean person, but it's actually that he's really excited to be around all those dogs, and he loves them very much, and he just doesn't show it like other people. So don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
His husband.
I also feel for that.
His husband is not there because he's allergic to dogs. So he's fine with the dogs that they breed, but all the other dogs that aren't hypoallergenic that are around, just he can't be there. So he has to just listen. Then I have middle-aged white mom TM, who is way too into it. She's as into it as our client is, and maybe a little more. She makes her 10-year-old do the, like, dog dancing competition where you, like, do a dance routine with dogs. She makes her 10-year-old do it for the cuteness points. She's just trying to, like...
For the cuteness points!
Exactly. She, like, bakes cupcakes for the judges. Like, this is what this woman does. She's in, like, every bit. Like, she's doing, like, the best in show. She has a dog in the agility course. She has a dog that they're doing the dancing with, you know? All of these dogs just in here. It's just too much. She's too into it. Then there's a young... Oh, she's also the one who's doing it. Like, she's very obviously the person who is...
I got that.
Yeah. Then we have a younger, more laid-back woman who really just does this for the enrichment for her dog. She's got a border collie. She needs to get him running around.
Gotta keep him stimulated.
Exactly. Yeah. So before she teaches Nancy about the agility course, and then right before her dog is supposed to go, she gets food poisoning. So Nancy has to do it.
Oh no.
So instead, Nancy it runs the agility course with the amazing border collie. Because here's the thing, Togo can't do that shit. He's a bull terrier. He's not made for agility. Mm-hmm. It's not what he's made for, and that's okay. He's got other stuff, like personality.
He's got other stuff going on.
And then there's this college-age dude, and it's his first show, and he's super nervous, and he gets really competitive and everything, but he's a red herring, because somehow before his turn for the best in breed, like, showing, someone pours water on his dog, and he cannot take the dog out to properly groom it before the judges show up.
Oh, see, I thought you were going to go cartoony with it and say, like, somebody gave his dog a bad perm or something so that we can have, like, an absurd, like, visual to go with it.
Okay, yeah. They spilled curling solution.
Oh my god!
Curling shampoo onto the dog. Because that's how that works.
Or they spilled dye on it on accident.
Yes.
Or they did something that stained it.
There's like a pink, like, spray can mark on it.
Like somebody vandalized his fucking dog.
Amazing.
That's horrible.
Pretty much. I like it. So, yeah, that's that one. And I'm very excited for that. I enjoyed doing that quite a bit. Just kind of... It just sounds like fun.
It does. I agree.
I just love the idea of a dog show mystery.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It feels just great. So, let's spitball.
Okay.
What's another game?
Now, I know that a lot of the games that I've been feeling have that mystery vibe. Like, I'm liking the classic mystery feel. I'm feeling the Knives Out throwback type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm feeling Knives Out. I'm feeling actually Poirot. Honestly, a lot of my brain keeps going back to like everybody being called to a mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about like something like Dead Man's Folly? Poirot, which is the one where he basically I think it's Dead Man's Folly. That's the one where it's like this like murder hunt like, game kind of a thing. And then they found an actual body instead of finding the fake body. And everyone who's, like, at the feet. How do you pronounce that? F-E-T-E?
Feet?
Fate?
Fet.
I don't know. I've never said it out. Fet?
Fit?
Probably. I don't know.
But yeah, no, I was definitely feeling Clue-esque sort of thing. Like, you know, I'm all about having caricature type people, you know, but not in the way that Nancy Drew and her have done caricatures in the past. I'm thinking, like, personality. I'm, like, thinking, you know, heightened personalities. There we go. That's what I want. I just feel like it's been a while since we've, like, gone overboard. So I'm really feeling the... Okay. Here's one that, actually, boyfriend pitched. So... One of Nancy's father's clients sends an invitation to a once every 100 years blooming plant. And they're like, oh, this is, you know, it's just a silly thing. And so they go to this party, and Nancy is allowed to bring Bess and George along because I need Bess and George to be there for this. And they're just at this, you know, weird mansion part. It's like a weird garden part, conservatory party, and everybody's around this pedestal with a plant in the middle that's just gonna bloom at some point. And comically, the room goes dark, and when the lights come back on, the plant's gone. But you guys, it's more important than that. The plant was on top of a safe that had, like, an heirloom in it. And so... What? Everybody is a suspect. And we've got, like... The fat rich guy, you know what I mean, the clearly smokes cigars, and he just like, oh yeah, this is the good stuff. There is no good stuff, sir. But like, and he's just, you know, wanting. But everybody is one of those. Everybody's got a motive, and everybody, you know, has a tenuous relationship with this particular man. And honestly, my favorite part about this pitch was that I wanted Bess and George to be there because I wanted Bess to be able to say the line, well, I mean, I don't know what else could have happened, because, like, everybody's going, it's stupid. Why would somebody steal a plant? Like, they just, before it comes out that there was something in the pot. And then Bess gets to go, well, it's not like it ran away or something. Because I need that, apparently.
And she's in a sundress.
And she's absolutely in a sundress.
And her hair's all pretty.
Yeah.
Because she got to go to a garden party.
Yeah.
And no one's going to ruin this for her.
Exactly. Just, she feels fancy. She feels like one of those girls in those period movies, like in the 20s, and like she's very excited about this. And George is there in a very smart pantsuit.
Nice.
Like, really nice cut. Do you know what I mean?
I do. I do know what you mean.
She wears a good suit. And Carson's there. I feel like we need to have Carson actually be present.
And he's not a golf ball.
Yeah, I need him to actually be present, and so we can kind of see how he deals with things, and it's you can see where Nancy's tactics come from in certain ways, and it
won't be like the Carson that's in the Nancy Drew movie in 2007. He's just terrible. worst
I don't
person.
even remember his performance, so it can't be.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, who even
he spends the
plays
entire
Carson?
time. He spends the entire time being like, I'm not listening to what Nancy's saying. Just going to ignore you and talk about something else.
It's better than Dog Dad, because he was a dog shapeshifter in True Blood. In the most recent Nancy Drew, who it was just not even really present. I honestly don't remember the scenes he was in.
Carson's just are bland.
Like, yeah, they like just get rid of him. They're like, we don't feel like he's present, so
yeah.
So I feel like in our version,
he'll be good.
I mean, yeah, I feel like he needs to be present now. Now more than ever. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So, that's 3 new pitches for you people. I hope you're happy. This is actually the one that I get asked about more than anything else, is to pitch more games.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
We love doing these, but it takes a lot of creative energy, and we often don't have much spare at the weekend. So
it has been a week.
we try. And yeah. I would love to hear your guys' pitches, though.
Always.
So tell us yours on our website. Oh, no. That can't be first. That's the last thing I say. Our Facebook. YouTube.
I won't
Twitter,
know my cue if you say them out of order, sister.
Instagram. Or our fancy website, krolmeistersisters.knifefightclub.com.
You can also find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And in those places, you can tell us about your game pitches.
You can subscribe to us on Twitch to get access to our cute little wine glass emotes, our Scopa emote, or our Peace Out emote at tier 2. Or, you can just drop us 1,000 bits and get the Loaf Cat
ooh, shit.
emote, which you don't have to subscribe for that. That's just a one-time thing, and then you just have it. So that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
You could do that. Or you could support us over on patreon.com/Krolmeister to get access to podcast night VODs, stream cat pictures, and telling us what to talk about, like this.
Yeah. You can also, have Risa make a sim version of you.
I can't, that happens.
That happened. Yeah.
It has happened.
It's happened.
Can exist in that world. So, as a reminder, I'm Risa.
I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters, and we're asking you guys to stay sleuthy.